It has taken decades. It has taken heartbreak, rebuilding years, and close calls. But finally, you can say it loud and clear. The Texas Tech Red Raiders are the kings of the Big 12. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about absolute domination. We are talking about history. Saturday afternoon at AT&T Stadium wasn't just a football game, it was a coronation. No. 4. Texas Tech absolutely dismantled number 11 BYU 34-7 to secure the program's first ever Big 12 championship. Think about that. First ever. They improved to 12-1, marking the first 12-win season in the school's history, and they did it in a way that sends a terrifying message to whoever has to play them in the college football playoff. This wasn't a shootout. This wasn't air raid. This was a defensive masterpiece. Let's break down exactly how the Raiders wrecked the Cougars. Now, if you only watched the first 5 minutes of this game, you might have thought we were in for a long day. BYU came out swinging. They took their opening drive and marched right down the field to go up 7-0. At that moment, the momentum was all in Provo's favor. But here's the story of the game. BYU scored on that first drive, and they never scored again. Not a field goal, not a lucky break, nothing. For the next 3.5 quarters, the Texas Tech defense put on a clinic. It was 7-0 early, but the Red Raiders started chipping away in the second quarter. Kicker Stone Harrington, who had a bit of an up-and-down day, nailed a 23-yard field goal to get Tech on the board, making it 7-3. It wasn't all smooth sailing, though. On the very next possession, Harrington had a shot from 48 yards out to cut the lead to 1, but he pulled it. He missed. The score stayed 7-3. At this point in the game, it felt like a defensive struggle. It was gritty. It was tough. And honestly, it felt like whichever coach blinked first was going to lose. And that brings us to the turning point. The moment the game flipped on its head. BYU head coach Kalani Sitake is known for being aggressive. But this was a head-scratcher. BYU was struggling offensively after that first drive. They had virtually no success moving the ball. They are sitting on their own 42-yard line. It's 4th and 7. Most coaches punt there. You rely on your defense, right? Not Sitake. He calls a fake punt. Deep in his own territory, the pass falls incomplete. Turnover on downs. You could feel the air leave the BYU sideline. You just gave the number 4 team in the country the ball on your side of the field with all the momentum in the world. And Texas Tech? They didn't waste a second. Quarterback Behren Morton, who managed this game beautifully, finds Coy Eakin. Eakin has been a weapon all year, and he hauls in a 33-yard touchdown strike. Just like that, it's 10-7 Tech. They took the lead, and they never looked back. Before we get to the second half blowout, we have to talk about the man in the middle. If Jacob Rodriguez isn't in New York for the Heisman ceremony, something is wrong with the system. We usually talk about quarterbacks for the Heisman, maybe a running back. But watch the tape of this game. Rodriguez finished with 13 tackles. 13. He was sideline to sideline. He was in the backfield. He was blowing up screens. The BYU offense looked confused, and that's because Rodriguez was diagnosing plays before the ball was even snapped. This is the kind of defensive performance that wins championships. When your leader is playing with that kind of fire, the rest of the defense feeds off it. If you're a Tech fan, drop a comment below. Is Rodriguez the best linebacker in program history? Let me know. So, halftime comes and goes. Tech leads 13-7. BYU is still in this game technically, but the third quarter, it was a nightmare for the Cougars offense. BYU quarterback Bear Bachmeier was trying to make something happen. He's deep in his own territory. Third down, desperate to move the chains. He throws it up, and Ben Roberts says, "I'll take that." Roberts jumps the route, snares the pass, and sets Tech up with amazing field position again. But folks, that wasn't even his best play of the day. Later in the fourth quarter, Roberts does it again. Bachmeier throws, and Roberts goes up, Odell Beckham Jr. style, and pulls down a one-handed interception. Are you kidding me? In the Big 12 championship game? The athleticism on this defense is off the charts. That play was the nail in the coffin. It broke BYU's spirit completely. The defense was serving up opportunities on a silver platter, and the offense started feasting. Right after that first interception by Roberts, running back Cameron Dickey gets the ball on the very first play. Boom. 11 yards, touchdown. Suddenly it's 21-7. Then, after another stop, they kick a field goal. 24-7. And finally, just to put the exclamation point on the season, Behren Morton finds his guy Coy Eakin again. He hits him in the flat, and Eakin does the rest. weaving through traffic for a 24-yard score. That was Eakin's second touchdown of the day, 34-7, complete and total domination. So what does this mean? It means the Texas Tech Red Raiders are 12-1. It means they have conquered the Big 12. And most importantly, it locks them into the college football playoff. Looking at how they played today, that defense, the efficiency of Morton, the playmaking of Eakin, this is a dangerous team. They aren't just happy to be there. They look like a team built to make a run. BYU had a great season, but they ran into a buzzsaw today. I want to hear from you guys. How far can this Texas Tech team go in the playoffs? And was that fake punt by BYU the worst call of the year? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more college football updates, and as always, wreck 'em! I'll catch you in the next one.